It's a triangular shawl. So let me see if I have a thing for it. No, I don't even have a pattern for it. They have all type of videos that talk about triangular shawls. I hope this video, I see a light blinking. Hopefully this is going to keep going. Anyway, I just made a triangular shawl. Okay. There's the end. Okay. And then there's like that. There's the end here. And then here's the end here. So I made it really big. I used, I got this for $1 each, $1 skein on, at Dollar Tree online. Can you guys believe that? And look how gorgeous the yarn is. Let me show you the yarn. Isn't it beautiful? That's how this yarn knits up. Look at the colors. It is so gorgeous. Let you guys see those colors for a second. I am so in love with this yarn. It's super soft. Again, I think this is Red Heart Super Saver again. Yeah, it's Red Heart Unforgettable Waves. It's 119 yards. Let me see. It's called Great Berry. It's a medium weight 4. It's a thick and thin yarn. So some places it'll be thin like a 3 and then it'll be like a 4. It says needle size US 8 and an I9 for a crochet hook. I am using, I started again. I'll explain this in a second. But I'm using a 15. And the reason I'm using a 15 size needle is because, just a second. The reason I'm using a 15 is I want a really, really open look, a really open weave looking. See how nice and open that is? So this is my second triangle that I'm creating. And it's really nice and open. Okay, so I want it to be really nice and open and light and see-through-y. So what I want to do is I want to take, it takes 2 balls. It takes 2 balls of, 2 balls for each triangle. So I did 2 balls for this triangle, and I'm going to be doing 2 balls for this triangle. So it'll take 4 skeins of this. I want to take both of these triangles, kind of how you do those, like you make 2 squares, sew them together, leave in the middle for the head for ponchos. I want to do the same thing with these, with the triangles. So you make the 2 triangles, and then I want to put 2 triangles together, right? So from here to the middle, and so from the end to the middle, and in the middle here, leave so much room for my head. So I can put this on, and then it'll be a triangular poncho. So just instead of a triangular shawl, it's gonna be a triangular poncho. So I am super excited about this. So just for this one triangle, I used 2 balls of, Unforgettable Waves by Red Heart. So 2 balls is how much yards? So in case you want to make this. Oh, and go online, go on YouTube and just look up triangular shawls and they'll tell you how to do a triangular shawl. It's really super easy. So, just going to tell you the yardage here. 119 yards. So, you need 4 balls of 119 yards. So you need 119 times 4. So you at least need 400, 20, 30, 40, 60. So about 460 yards for this poncho. So maybe 500 yards. Get 500 yards, a medium weight 4. So if you don't want to use this yarn, you can use something else. You know. But it's really easy. Just go on YouTube and look up how to make a triangular shawl and then make 2 of them, okay? And you make 2 triangles and then sew them together. So maybe I should explain it like this. The first shawl I used, the first triangle I used, I hope I'm not getting everybody confused. The first, you make 2 triangles. So the first triangle I used 2 balls of this. So that would be 240 yards. So one triangle is 240 yards for yarn, and then you need another 240 yards of yarn for the second triangle, and then sew them together, leaving a room for your head in the middle, okay? And about a 4 weight is what you're looking for. And I used a size 15 needle. So, and that's what a size 15 needle looks like. And I did it on a cable. So I've been working on that. And I'm just on my second triangle, and it's just like that. So, okay. I got a big old mess going here. Just a second, you guys. I don't want to have a mess, so let me just wind this up a little bit before things get out of control. Okay. And I leave myself a long tail no matter what project I do. So a long tail cast on. I just leave myself a long tail so I can sew. I have plenty to sew in. I don't have to worry about it. Let me see if there's anything else in here. Okay. So let's put this away. And this yarn here is so soft. This Unforgettable Waves. Oh my god, it's really soft. Really nice and soft. $1 a ball. I have, if you look in my playlist, I have a haul video on that, and I bought a ton of that yarn. Tons of all different. The colors are gorgeous. I bought a ton. Okay, what else? This is going a lot faster than I thought it was going to go. Okay, I want to make also some, let me show you. Oh, that was for that. Okay, we'll talk about that next time. I want to make some regular ponchos. Do I have, just a second. These are some of the ponchos I want to make. Sonia from Hickety Pickety, she's the one who talked to me about this Seneca shawl, and I don't know if you guys can see it really well. Yeah, you can. Look how gorgeous that is. Now, there's a knitting, it's not real hard, the pattern for it, but you could do this whole thing just in a knit stitch or stockinette if you didn't want to follow the knitting pattern that they put it in, because you get how much to cast on and how long to make it. And you make 2 squares, sew this, and then sew them together and leave room for the head. So it's really, really easy, and I want to make it. I'm really excited about it. I think I'm going to go ahead and follow their stitch pattern and not just do it in the basic knit stitch or in stockinette, because I want something a little more challenging. So anyway, thank you, Sonia. I'm definitely making this. I think this is gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to tell you the yarn I'm going to be using for that in a second. I want to call out Penny. Hey, Penny girl. She is Peneley-Ann's Creations. I will leave Penny's YouTube channel and Sonia. Oh, and go visit Sonia. Sonia is so talented. She's a good friend of mine. I love her. She does all kinds of really cool stuff. She knits. She creates patterns for, oh, I forgot what you call it. Anyway, go visit her channel. She also does mixed media. She does diamond painting. There's something else she does, and she makes her own patterns for it. Go see Sonia. She's awesome. I love her personality. She cracks me up. Love her. Peneley-Ann's Creation. She's such a sweetie. She crochets and she's learning to knit, so she does knitting too. She has a husband named Calvin. They go shopping together. Calvin's a sweetie. He does so much for her and helps her out with all her videos, and he's really helps her out with her shopping. And she always gives us tips about good prices for yarn. She has beautiful projects that she shows. Just go visit her. She's so sweet. Love her. Hey, Penny. Hey, Sonia. Okay, so this is what I want to show you guys. Okay, the boho cardigans I showed you. This is another cardigan I want to make. It's on my iPad, so just a second. Here it is. It's called the Dreamweaver Shawl Wrap. And I was watching Cinnamon Stitches. I absolutely love her. That's another one. You need to go see her channel. She's a sweetheart. She does beautiful projects. She has great hauls. And I was watching her haul, and she was just also talking about some projects she wanted to do. And she wants to make the Dreamweaver Shawl Wrap. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? I absolutely love it. Now let me show you. Okay, it has a hood. I don't know if I'll put the hood on or not, but I would love the hood. I'm probably going to try to put a hood on it. Okay, and then let me show you the other one that she has. Just a second. This is another angle of it. Here's another angle. Isn't that gorgeous? I absolutely love it. So what it reminds me of is the Boho cardigan. Let me see about something. It reminds me of the Boho cardigan. I'm just trying to see if this other girl is on here. I don't think she is. There's another girl wearing something similar to that, and I love it. Anyway, the Boho cardigan reminds me of that, or just a regular poncho. So I'm going to use my Boho cardigan, pattern for that I like to use. But what I like about it is I like all the colors being used, okay? So that's what I want to do. So I'm going to show you guys the colors. I went through, look at this bag, Dollar Tree for my project bag. Isn't that so cute? Sit back and relax. I bought 2 of them. So I filled this with all the yarns. I went shopping in my craft room, and these are all the yarns I'm going to use. Because you saw that it was like all these different yarns. So it looks very boho with all these different yarns. So, you know, you do maybe like 2 or 3, 4 rows and then change yarns. 2 or 3, 4 rows, change yarns. So I'm really excited about that. So these are the colors. Okay. All the colors I'm using are really like jewel tone colors. So everything's nice and deep. And it's all about a size, it's all like a 5 weight. You guys, I have a lot of colors I'm going to use in this. Is this going to be the coolest boho cardigan ever? I'm so excited. Also, on hers, I didn't see any fringe, but I'm going to add fringe. If you go on my Facebook, there's another cardigan like the one that she showed, and it's on my Facebook. So go on there and look at it. It looks very similar to that, but you could buy it. And then she showed me hers. It's like similar, so this must be like a thing. Okay, I'm gonna use that color. This is gonna be wild. It's gonna look so cool. I'm so excited. Now these are a lot of colors. I'm probably going to cut it down a little bit because this is a lot. I still have a whole nother bag. Look how cool that is. Okay. And the reason I have so much yarn is because so much of this is from that sale. See, I love this yarn. I got this for like $1. So much of this I got from Hobby Lobby when they had that clearance. Plus, I'm always buying yarn. Whenever I see clearances, I always pick up a ton of yarn. And this is another like little, just a tip, especially if you can get a good price, $1 or $2 a skein or something like that, and you're going to pick up a lot. Pick up 5 or 6 skeins of the same color. Then that way you make sure you have enough to do your project. 1 or 2 skeins, a lot of times isn't going to be enough. So, I mean, unless you make really small stuff. But as you guys can see, I like to make ponchos and boho cardigans and stuff like that. So I need a lot of yardage. Okay, this one. It's not pretty. This one, they're different. They look the same, but they're different. Oh yeah, I'm almost done. And then look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? This is so super soft, you guys. I absolutely love it. Look how gorgeous here. These these are Yarn Bee. I got these for $1 at that Hobby Lobby sale. This one too. Look how gorgeous that is. Look how gorgeous this is. Soft as a baby's butt. And then, oh, 2 more of these. That color. Isn't that gorgeous? And then this color. Okay, and in between, you know, so every so many rows, I'm going to throw black in. So I have 2 of them, but I'll probably throw in a couple more. And this has, does this have sparkle? It has a little bit of sparkle in it. So I have 2 of them right now, but I'll probably end up using 3 or 4 of these. because I want black in between every couple of rows, throw in a black row, which I think will look really, really cool. It'll really just bring things together. And let me show you something. So I want to do the boho cardigans, the ones you saw. I want to do a boho cardigan out of all this, so it'll look like that boho cardigan that I showed you on my iPad. And I also want to put some tassels. I want to put fringe. I want to put fringe all on the bottom and around. Probably all on the bottom. I think it'll look really, really cute. Also, I want to make, with all of that, because I'm sure I'm going to have tons left over, I'm going to use that same, like, you know, 3 or 4 rows of each color, changing, and do this. And do the Seneca shawl that way. Or not Seneca shawl, the Seneca poncho. Very cool. And it's called, this is called the Seneca poncho, the Seneca Lake. It's called Seneca Lake. And you can go on Ravelry to get the, for free, and get the pattern. There's another pattern for a shawl. It's Red Heart. They have this one. It's called the Lace Panel Knit Poncho. That's another one that I'm considering making. Very similar. So, I think that's everything. Is that everything I wanted to show you guys, I think? Oh my god, I thought, oh, one more thing, and then I'm done. One more thing, and then we are done. Hopefully my video doesn't cut out. I also, what else do I do? Spin art yarn. I have a spinning wheel. I've shown that. If you look at my playlist under Knitting Podcast, you'll see I've done some videos where I just show myself just spinning art yarn. So, this is what art yarn is. If you're like, what is she talking about? This is what art yarn is. Look how beautiful that is. This is on my spinning wheel still. Isn't that gorgeous? Look how pretty. So this is still on my wheel, but I have this one balled up. So let me show you guys. So this is what art yarn is. Just all kinds of coolness. That's spinning a sheep's lock. Sheep's lock. Yeah, an actual real sheep lock. Isn't that cool? It's making different types of knots and twists when you're spinning the yarn. There's another sheep's lock. There's another sheep's lock. That's a cone. Isn't that cool? That's making like a certain type of knot right there. Spinning another sheep's lock. And I dyed all this yarn with Kool-Aid, you guys. Isn't that cool? Look how cool these colors are. This is with Kool-Aid. That's the kind of colors I'm getting with Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid and vinegar. How cool that looks. Another sheep's lock. Right there. Let me just bring that down a little bit. It's another sheep's lock. Look how dyed with Kool-Aid, how pretty that is. I buy my sheep's, the sheep's locks, I buy them on eBay. From people who have farm, who have sheep, and they shear their sheep and sell the wool. But they sell it in, they sell the locks. And I get the nice long ones. Look how gorgeous that is. That is dyed with Kool-Aid. Can you believe it? I use Kool-Aid and vinegar. And I dye them. I rather deal with that than deal with those chemicals. Those chemicals are crazy. That's this is a bobble. This is a doing a cone. This is another cone. This is doing like a little knot. And those are sheep's locks again. So anyway, that's art yarn, and this is what I like to spin. You'll never see me spinning a worsted weight yarn. I could care less about that. And no shade to anybody who spins worsted weight yarn, because that's cool too. But I'd rather do stuff like this. And this is the kind of stuff that I want to make and then hang off and use as fringe. How cool will that be? So cool. So I want to do a boho cardigan or a poncho. Probably both, because I bought a ton of this. This is, what is it called? This is Loops and Threads yarn again. 109 yards, 100% acrylic. This right here, isn't this cool looking? It's wild. I love it. So carnival. Well, this looks so wild and carnival. So I want this to be the fringe hanging from it. So I want to do a boho cardigan or a poncho out of this, and then have the fringe be, so you can see how much purple is in there, and then have the fringe be this. Look how cool that's going to look. Awesome. The only thing is I'm going to add some yellow to this when I'm spinning in my next one. I'm going to add some yellow because I have all the colors in here, but I don't have the yellow in this. But whether I have it or not, it's still going to look good. It totally goes together. See? So, super excited about that. I'll do a video pretty soon and show you guys, spinning some art yarn. I got some techniques. I'll show you how I spin this, and then I got some new techniques that I want to learn that I've been watching Ashley. I forgot her name. I'll try to leave a link to her below too. Ashley, she's the one who I bought my spinning wheel from. And she always has videos on spinning, and so on spinning art yarn. So I always watch her videos. Ashley Martineau, that's her name. Ashley Martineau. Check her out. That's another girl to check out. I will have her link below also. Okay, you guys, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. I felt like I had so much to tell you guys, and I had so much to get out, but I did it within an hour or so. All right, you guys, that is it for now. I'll try to do a like a little knitting podcast video every 2 or 3 weeks. It takes me a long time to get projects done. I mainly do mixed media, and I knit in between that, and I do big projects, so it takes me a long time to get through things, to get things done. So that is it for now. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up, that'd be great. Any comments or questions, leave them below. Come visit me on Facebook and Instagram. I'll talk to you guys next video. Bye. Let me go around and turn myself off. Bye.